beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Claire. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading, and today's reading is your person's true feelings. So we're going to be looking at the energy surrounding your connection, your person's feelings, what they are thinking about at this time. I cannot wait to jump in and do this reading for you. Before we get started, I just very quickly want to thank my Loomies. Thank you to everyone who has supported this channel for all your beautiful messages, your shares, your likes. I appreciate each and every one of you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. Alright, I'm going to insert a picture of the three groups that I have for you today. I'll put a picture with crystals and a picture without crystals so that you can choose in the way that suits you best. I ask that you choose from your intuition. Listen to your inner voice. That inner voice is there to guide you through life. Okay, when you listen to your inner voice, when you listen to your intuition, you will never be led astray. Group 1 is the pyrite cluster. Group 2 is the rose quartz. Group 3 is the raw aquamarine. All right, so take as much time as you need to make your selection today. While you do that, I will just let you know that I have created a beautiful collection of oracle decks. So if you love indie oracle decks, do check those out. I've created them all from the heart. There are lots of different styles. I've got a minimalist one, I've got a boho one, I've got some photography ones with, you know, beautiful atmospheric images in them. So yeah, lots to choose from. So check those out if it resonates. They are all linked in the description box, but make your selection. Timestamps are below, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 1, I hope you're all doing really well. This is for everyone who picked the magical pyrite cluster crystal. This is one of my favorite crystals in my collection. It's certainly very special. Okay, I'm going to begin with your tarot. I will clarify it with your oracle cards a little bit later on in the reading. Opening your reading with the Knight of Wands, you get 5 of Wands, certainly lots of passion here. You get the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the Empress. I love to see the Empress in a reading. Death, the Fool, Hanged Man, the World. This is amazing. 5 major arcanas in a row. Okay, you know, fate is at play here. You get the 6 of, no, that's not 6, it's an 8. The 8 of Pentacles, excuse me, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So this is interesting. I see Taurus energy, Libra's energy is here, Scorpio, Virgo's energy very strongly as well. That may resonate with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please don't worry about it. If it doesn't resonate though, remember, you just take what resonates and leave the rest in these general readings, okay? It's interesting with these 2 Knights and this 5 of Wands that I'm seeing here for you. So it's like there's definitely a lot of passion here, but there is love here as well. I feel like they are fighting their feelings within them. Right? What I'm sensing from this is maybe they're showing up for you in a way that perhaps is inconsistent, right? So maybe sometimes they're just like a little bit more surface level and they just want to connect with you for a hookup or just for some fun, you know, just to play around, whatever. But other times you get this insight into your person that you're just like, yeah, I think they are interested in me, or yeah, they do have feelings for me. Or maybe they come out and say that, and then the next time you see them, they've kind of cooled off a little bit. This is what I'm picking up on here with this energy. So there's this kind of mixed messages, or just like feels a little bit ambiguous or a little bit confusing because they're showing up for you at different times in a different way, and it's making you just feel a little bit unsettled, like I don't really know what's going on with this. I don't really know what's going on with them. They're not kind of being consistent in what it is that they want. But I sense there's like, that's causing some friction between you both, definitely. Like, you know, maybe it's making you a little bit wary, maybe it's making you hold back a little bit in that way, but there is this fight within them where they are fighting their feelings for you for whatever reason, and we will take a look at this in more depth. But I see them kind of, if you're just like, I don't know what's going on with you, or like, you know, you're making me feel confused about this, it's because internally they've got this inner fight going on, this inner resistance, and it's nothing to do with you because you are an amazing person. This is their own kind of journey that they're on. They've got this inner resistance, and this is why they're showing up for you in different ways. So sometimes they're just like, they let their guard down a little bit, And so they're able to get closer to you, and then you really feel them and you feel the connection. And other times they're really like, you know, they've got their defenses up, and so they're just like, okay, let's just mess around, or let's just hook up, or this is just, you know, for flirting, this is just for fun. So this is why. It's because they've got this inner turmoil within them that you are sensing and picking up on right now. This is why they're showing up for you in this way. So this is interesting with this Eight of Wands and then the beautiful Empress and the Death card here. I feel like things are very much up in the air between you both. I'm picking up on that with this Eight of Wands energy. You're just like, well, you know, where are we going? I see things kind of moving forward, progressing. If this is long distance, I see them being able to kind of come towards you physically with this Eight of Wands, being able to make some progress. There's a lot of change coming up for you in this connection. Make no mistake about it. Change is coming. And it is fated changes as well. So, you know, Spirit is really helping you in this connection to move things forward. But things are going to change, whether you want them to or not, whether you like it or not. But I see it as a positive thing, that things are going to move forward. We're looking at the long term with this Empress energy here. I absolutely love this. I feel like, you know, they see you as very magnetic, as very beautiful or handsome, as someone who's got a really open heart. They feel very, very good around you. This is what I'm sensing. Like, you've got this beautiful energy in you, which is very magnetic. There's something about you where they feel like when they're with you, they've come home, right? There's something that it's just like, I'm just getting this really crazy sensation of just like them just being able to go and just kind of letting go of all the tension and the fear. So I think a lot of this resistance, they don't have it when they're with you. When they're actually with you, or you're flirting, or you're spending time together. It's just when they're kind of not with you. When you're just connecting over social media, or you're just chatting on the phone or whatever, or their time when they're alone and they're up in their head. This is when they come up against their own issues. But when they're with you, they just feel like they're kind of melting, right? They're just able to kind of let go of a lot of that need that they have to really hold on really tightly. So I see that here. What I'm also seeing is that there's change coming in, which is going to affect the long term of this connection. So transformation is happening. Remember, you know, with this Death card, transformation can be painful. You know, it can look like what we want is getting further away from us. Spirit is saying trust, okay? Regardless of the outside circumstances, you want to ground yourself so that you don't get swayed by outside experiences. So big transformation coming in here, leading to a fresh start. I absolutely love this with this full energy coming in for you. So letting go of what's no longer serving in this connection, maybe you, maybe your person, those limiting beliefs, those fears about the future, right, that's holding them back. There's so much forward motion here as well, look, because we have all this kind of horse imagery here, you know, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, and then you've got the Death. He's also riding a horse. Forward motion. This is just like, you know, kind of taming those inner fears as well. So transformation coming in, a fresh start, seeing things differently, okay? This is just like taking that leap of faith, okay? Feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm just sensing, if this is long distance, this reading is definitely for you as well. Long distance doesn't necessarily have to mean like a different country. It can mean, you know, like a 3-hour drive, different cities, you know, where it's there's quite a lot of logistics to kind of bring you together. Different parts of the country that can often be indicated. So I see a change in that situation coming up for you, that's going to bring you closer together, because, you know, with this Hanged Man, they are really stuck on you. Like, regardless of whether they kind of pull away or the mixed messages that they're giving you, they are stuck on you. You know, you have made them see life and love and relationships in a new way. I feel that for some of them, they're kind of closing off a karmic cycle, perhaps with another person, another relationship. That may be indicated for some of you, not for all of you, and that is creating some delays, is what I'm hearing, with the unfolding of your connection with your person. So not for everybody, just for some of you. What's kind of interesting is this is like just throwing caution to the wind. Both of these characters in the tarot, you know, the Fool and the Hanged Man, are like people who don't care about what other people think about them. So very authentic, you know, not worried about other people's opinions or gossip or anything like this. So I see your person really being in this state of just like, yes, I'm just going to go for it, you know, regardless of what I thought. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of background noise. It may pick up on the camera. Regardless of what their friends think or what their family think, or kind of what their own perception of how the person that they saw themselves with, or where they thought their life was going, or whatever it is, I see a big change here. So this could be a change in location, it could be a change in job that's going to kind of impact your connection. But I see them, this is lovely actually, being able to kind of move forward, so much forward motion, so much change. If you've been feeling stagnant, or like you're stuck in a particular cycle with this person of just like, will they, won't they, how do they feel, I see all this changing for you in the most positive way, which I absolutely love. So I see them being able to kind of jump into this with both feet, because they see things differently. Like I was saying, they see this connection in a new light here. And this is like being able to jump into a commitment, right? Being able to say yes to you is what I'm hearing from Spirit, right? So maybe they are just like, okay, to hell with the past, to hell with my fears, all of this. I'm going to do it anyway, or, you know, I'm going to definitely move forward, which I think is really nice. But the world is commitment. It can symbolize marriage, or just like a committed connection, you know, wanting to go on that adventure with you, right? I see that here with this Fool energy in the world. This is like an adventurous spirit of just like, yes, let's have this experience together, which I think is really nice. But look at this, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So kind of working on this, putting in the work. This is like, there are practical issues at play here which need solutions, that need, you know, for kind of work. But I just see this as their soul's growth as well, the work that they need to put into their own soul. And it's about their boundaries. You know, it's about these walls that they've put up. You know, this inner conflict that we were talking about, where they've put up these boundaries, they've put up these walls that keep people out. So what it is, they're working at kind of, what I'm seeing is kind of chipping away at some of that, that sort of veneer, or that kind of barrier that they've put up between them and somebody else, between them and you, between them and love. Okay, so I think this is maybe kind of what you're coming up against as well, but they are so close to doing that, to being able to create healthy boundaries for them. So where they feel confident to, and safe to be able to open up and to love. So, and I feel like they are kind of getting their shits together a little bit, being able to come into some sort of decision within themselves with this Queen of Swords. You know, this is about like having a strategy for moving forward with this, actually, like, you know, making that decision as what it is that they want, being strong in that, kind of owning it and being able to move forward, which I think is really positive. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. This is interesting. I couldn't let you get close to me. So there may be this energy, you know, like we were saying, where they're kind of keeping your arm's length a little bit, and they let you in like a little bit at the time. You get those little crumbs, those little glimpses where you're just like, yeah, this is something, or, you know, we are connecting on a deeper level. This is why it's confusing. This is their message to you, like, I couldn't let you get close to me, due to their own fears. We have love makes the difference from the Whispers of Love oracle deck. It says 31, breaks down to a 4. That may resonate with you. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So yeah, this is what I was saying, that they need that sense of security, and this is kind of what they're getting. So rather than pushing everyone away, they're going into this realization of just like, okay, I can have my boundaries, and this is what's going to create a safe space for us to have this connection, this relationship, because you know, there is a lot of love here with this Knight of Cups and this beautiful Empress energy. And the world represents love and commitment as well, you know, but there is passion here, that kind of spark of attraction. We have the card concealing. So they're hiding how they truly feel from you, and they're doing it because they don't want to look foolish, because they are afraid of kind of, maybe they've got some issues around intimacy, or just kind of opening up to you, you know, being vulnerable in that way. We have the card message. This is from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere decks, if you are ever interested in those. So I definitely see them reaching out to it with a message for you. If you've been waiting, if you're in no contact, wait to hear from you, if they've from them, if they've ghosted you. I definitely see a message coming in for you. If you're already in communication, then I see a message that is kind of very significant to you, you know, that where they say something kind of meaningful, or that's going to create like a pivot, or like, you know, really make the difference in your connection and how you relate to one another. You get the card Material World. This really indicates that there is practical issues at play, you know, that need solutions, finding solutions to that we were talking about. It can also be that some of their energy is really taken up with their responsibilities, you know, making ends meet, making money, paying off their debts, and that this is kind of playing on their mind, and may that may be reflected in your connection, like into how much they want to give to you, into how much they've got to put in to a loving relationship. We have the card Running, right? So you may feel like they've run away from this connection a little bit, or they come towards you and then they pull away, that kind of hot and cold behavior. It says ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Maybe they've done a disappearing act on you. I'm really sorry if that's what's happened to you, because that can be really painful. So, but they are running away from their own emotions. Like if they hadn't really connected to you and really just felt that spark that we see at the opening of your reading with the Knight of Wands, then they wouldn't have had to run away from it, right? They wouldn't have felt the need. If it hadn't been a strong emotion, then there'd be nothing for them to run from. So they're running from the strength of this connection. You know, maybe they're afraid at how powerful this is and how powerful their feelings. Oh, no way, look at this. From the Wild Heart deck, which is another one of the Lumiere decks, it says, I'm sorry I ran away. Running, and I'm sorry I ran away. So this person may have really done that disappearing act on you. They could have like physically withdrawn from you, or maybe they're still in your life, but you feel like there's a distance between you, and it's kind of an emotional pulling away that we see here. We have the card from the Fairies Oracle, Look in a Book. It says, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. That is so beautiful. I'm being called to recommend the book, A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson. You may want to check that book out, or maybe there's something else that you've had on your reading list that you've been meaning to read for a long, long time, but kind of haven't got round to it, or haven't made the investment. Spirit is really saying this is going to help you to understand this situation better, understand your person better. This is so interesting. We have, I have a secret and I am hiding my feelings from you. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. Yeah. Look at that. So they've got the secret, and what the secret is like the depth of their feelings. So there's definitely this strong energy of them having pulled away, either physically or emotionally, due to kind of like a fear of intimacy. So intimacy, not necessarily physical intimacy, but kind of really opening up for emotional intimacy with another person. Perhaps they've never done that before, but I see them being able to kind of work on these issues that they have around their fears of letting you in. You know, this is like what they're working towards. They have this fear of letting you in. This may not be a quick fix, but they are working on it. And this is the positive thing here. This is the powerful change that is coming in this connection. You know, whereas before maybe they were stuck in that loop of their old pattern, now they're cycling out of that into this energy where they're just like, yeah, I'm prepared to work on this connection. I can work on myself. They may not realize that's what they're doing, but they recognize that in their own discomfort, they need to kind of make a change. So I see them being able to chip away at those defenses that they have built up, because what they realize is that in keeping out all the pain, right, that perhaps they've experienced in the past, they're also keeping out the love. And this is why they need to break down that wall. It's not for you to break it down, okay? That's putting your energy into somebody else. It's their journey. But I see them being able to do this for you. But they are really keeping a lid on things, holding back their feelings from you. So if you're getting glimpses that they have feelings for you, you're not wrong about this. It's just because of this inner conflict that they are experiencing. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope you have found it beneficial. It's been quite a deep reading, but with all these major arcana cards, I definitely see a lot of fated changes here, and definitely a very spiritual connection as well. So super interesting read today. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. Do give it a like if you have found benefit from this reading today, because it's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on the internet. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful books, Attract Soulmate Love and Feminine Frequency. They are for the feminine energy partner, the person who likes to receive, the person who likes to be pursued in a connection. Both feminine and masculine energies are always present to create magnetic attraction. You can find out loads more about that and how they can help you to come into right alignment and to be magnetic to love, so that you don't need to look for love. Love can come to you. Check that out if it resonates. It's linked in the description box. I'm sending you love and light. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, and welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful raw rose quartz. This is the first piece of crystal that I had in my collection. So yeah, very special. I love to have loads of rose quartz around me all the time. Love to have it near me when I sleep, under my pillow, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah. Let's take a look at your tarot. I will clarify with your oracle cards, find out what your person's true feelings are at this time. A powerful opening to your reading with the Magician. I absolutely love it. 3 of Wands, the Emperor. You get the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. You get the King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and then you get the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the beautiful 3 of Cups here, okay? So I see Virgo's energy here, Leo energy, Taurus energy, and Aries energy. That may resonate. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please remember, these are just general readings. They can't possibly resonate with every single one of you out there. So just take what resonates in this reading and leave the rest behind. This is the overall theme for your reading with this beautiful Magician card. I love this. This is like, you know, there's this kind of spark, a bit of magic in the air with this. I feel like there's a little bit of kind of like a divine intervention in this connection, like spirit is just kind of helping you out. You don't need to control everything. You can kind of let things unfold and it's all going to work out for your highest good. This is also an indication that there's a lot here to do with what you are feeling inwardly and what your person is feeling inwardly, and that being reflected in the outer world. So how we see ourselves, our self-concept, is reflected in the people around us, and what we believe about love and relationships is reflected in our experiences in the outer world. So this Magician with this, where he's pointing his wand up into the air and he's got one hand pointing towards the ground, is really a reminder, as above, so below. Excuse me, so below. So this is like the 11-11. Whenever we see 11-11 in life, this is a reminder, as above, so below. It's really your angels and guides saying to you, you know, how are you feeling inside? What is it that you're thinking and feeling? You know, remember that what is in you will be reflected in your outer world. So I see this here, but this also indicates that you have everything that you need to be able to transform this, to be able to create success in this connection. I feel like someone in this connection has been patiently waiting Okay, waiting for someone to level up, waiting for an answer, waiting to get clarity, something like this with this 3 of Wands. I would never recommend putting your life on hold for somebody else, but you know, we can get into these situations. Maybe things are just really up in the air right now, and you don't know about your personal circumstances, what's going on with you and your future, and perhaps your person doesn't know like what's going on in their life, what their future holds, and things are kind of a little bit in limbo right now, but they are invested in you definitely at this time. I feel like your person is what do I want to say here with this Emperor energy? It's like there's a lot in this reading about thinking about the future. Okay, the future of this connection, you know, where this connection is going, but also kind of your person thinking a lot about their life and their own future, and this may be kind of bound up or woven in to how they think and feel about you as well, right? Your person wants to be able to show up for you. This is a weighty energy, Aries energy with this Emperor card as well. So this is a weighty energy of just like it's like they're kind of making a plan or kind of making a strategy like this, but I feel like they're not particularly flexible. You know, maybe they're not thinking about your needs in this situation, or not considering you as much as you would like, or just like they're a little bit, it's my way or the highway, and they're kind of a little bit stuck in their views about things. But I sense that your person really wants to do the right thing by you, okay, and that they don't want to hurt you, and that they're a good person, right? This is what I'm picking up on. So we've got this 7 of Cups to the 6 of Swords to the King of Pentacles. So your person is experiencing a lot of confusion. Like I was saying, I feel like things are kind of there's a lot going on kind of energetically that is yet to come into form. There's a lot going on that's sort of up in the air, which hasn't yet been decided on or kind of formulated. So there's a lot kind of waiting in the wings that hasn't kind of materialized into the 3D world. Maybe there are plans that need to be made, maybe there are decisions that need to be made like this. So there is like this energy of confusion around this connection, and that may be like showing up for you like this. You know, they may if it feels very confusing, it's because your person sort of is feeling very confused. But what they are thinking about and what is on their mind, they're looking at their different options for where they want to go next for the long term. So this isn't like, you know, this is a very weighty decision. This is a very important decision for them. You know, they understand that just about the gravity of the situation, but they want to move forward towards commitment, towards the long term. This is what I was saying. They want to kind of show up for life in a mature way, in a way that's kind of leveling up to life and to this connection. But a lot here about the long term. You know, this King of Pentacles, he's my Shiz Just Got Real card. I'm trying to keep it PG on here, right? This is like, and they understand this. This is why they don't want to hurt you. They understand that they have real feelings for you. They understand the depth of this connection that you have between you both. And like, so what I'm hearing from spirits, they don't want to mess this up. They don't want to make a mistake, right? With sort of moving forward towards the future with this. And again, we see this echoed here with this 2 of Pentacles, a decision that needs to be made. So out of all this confusion, out of these options, they really need to make a decision, but they are struggling to do that. There's a lot here with this 4 of Swords and then the 7 of Pentacles. So it's just saying that they're taking their time to think about things. You know, maybe they've asked you to wait, maybe they or you're just in this sort of thing of kind of will we, won't we? What's going on and what's the next step with this, you know, because we're just kind of drifting along. But I see a lot of positivity here of them really reflecting on this connection, you know, that they are already invested in it. You've already got an emotional bond. You've already invested. They're already invested in you emotionally. They've invested their heart in you, maybe their time, right, in this connection, and they know this. So if they've asked for some space or you're in no contact or whatever it is, they are using this time wisely with this Four of Swords, this Seven of Pentacles. They are really thinking about what it is that they want to grow for the future, and they're thinking about how much they've already invested in this beautiful connection between you both. So I do see some challenges here, some struggles, you know, some decisions that need to be made, but I see them being able to do that. They're going to realize how much of their heart is already in this connection, that's already in this relationship that you have. So, and they realize how special you are with this kind of Nine of Pentacles. It may be that you're on a break at this time, but it's just like they see you as golden with this Nine of Pentacles, right? You know, there's a lot here about reflection. They're reflecting on this, they're reflecting on the time that they've already shared with you, the experiences that they've already had with you, of your own worth, and they see that you are kind of doing you. You are living your own life, you've got your own goals and dreams, and they see you as golden, they see your specialness with this. And it's like they want to invest more in you, okay, to kind of grow this. And I love this Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like a mini magician, which is what we opened the reading with. So it's like they're choosing you, right, to have this adventure with this Page of Wands. Lots of passion here, lots of kind of, you know, definitely we see this with the magician. Lots of intensity, but lots of passion as well, of kind of attraction, and kind of like this energy of wanting to be near you, wanting to kind of share experiences with you. But this is about like going on an adventure, the adventure of that experience of being together with you. So with this beautiful Three of Cups energy, I see you kind of, I see a reunion. Like if you've been apart from one another, maybe you've been in no contact or whatever, I see such a beautiful reunion coming in as this outcome of your reading. These two cards bookending your beautiful reading of like manifesting like a reunion, manifesting something to really celebrate. So if this isn't like a physical reunion because you've been apart for whatever reason, this can be like an emotional reunion if you feel like they've stepped back from you emotionally, but definitely something to celebrate between you both, you know, sharing those experiences together, you know, going on this adventure, and it bringing a lot of joy for you both. So let us take a look at your oracle cards and see what we have from the Fairies Oracle deck. We have the card New Beginnings. It says the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So just like lots of, you know, and maybe this is your baby daddy, it may be that you have a baby with this person, you know, bear that in mind. You know, that there's a lot of fertility in this, but this just indicates kind of growth as well. This indicates like a new phase in your connection with this person, you know, a fresh start, fresh energy coming in to kind of break out of all this stagnation. And also this baby represents that sort of preciousness, okay? You know, babies are very, they're like a little blank canvas, aren't they, to begin with, of which is very beautiful. So it's something to nurture, something that's very delicate, right? In the beginning, we have the beautiful card Spiritual Connection from the Echo Soul deck, which is one of the Lumiere decks. If you are interested, can I get it to come into focus properly for you? There you go. So a deep spiritual connection with your person. You are connected soul to soul. You may have a psychic connection with one another. We have the card Fall. So kind of Halloween may be significant to you with this kind of pumpkin image here. In your connection, or it could be that you or your person have a birthday in the autumn or fall, or that is a significant time in your relationship. So a little confirmation from spirit, excuse me. We connect on so many levels, from the Wild Heart Oracle deck. Is it going to focus? There you go. I have to leave it for quite a long time before it will come into focus for you. This is the Wild Heart Oracle deck. So we were talking about spiritual connection. this is it. Your person really feels like they can connect to you on every level, on the spiritual level, on the emotional level, on the friendship level, where you can share ideas, where you have lots in common, or where you're really sort of resonating on the same frequency as one another. You have the card Consequences, right? It says karma, destiny, cause and effect. So your person is really realizing that their actions have consequences. I think this is very much on their mind. They're just like, it's like they're very conscious of the decisions that they need to make, and they're very, they want to be intentional in doing that, is what I'm thinking. You know, they're not, what I'm sensing, they're not like just flying by the seat of their pants or not thinking things through. This is someone who's being considered in what it is that they're doing as they move forward, which I think is really nice. We have I want to be more than friends. So if you have agreed to be friends, or you're in a friendship situation or whatever it is, there's definitely, and I see that here with this Page of Wands and this Magician, you know, that there is much more to this connection than that. So if you're just thinking, this is just a friendship thing, or I'm in the friend zone or something like this, your person definitely wants to take that to the next level, but they also really appreciate your friendship, all right? Which I think is really nice. We have the card Better Off, happiness, perspective, clear headspace. So I love this for you. You know, this indicates this fresh energy coming in. They know that they will, this is the realization that they're having with this Four of Swords and this Seven of Pentacles, that they will be better off with you than without you, right? It's like they can't live without you, is what I'm hearing, and that it brings a lot of happiness as a result of that. And then it says perspective, clear headspace, so a lot of clarity coming in as a result of this, you know, maybe quiet time or time apart or time of reflection. So I think that's really nice. We have the card New Love from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. This is a card 26, breaks down to an 8. That may be significant. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for your spiritual growth. But I just see like she's catching this beautiful star in this card. I absolutely love it. Like the star, that healing energy, that star card in the tarot. But just an opportunity for new love, or a renewal of love, or an offer of love coming in this connection. Which I see as really positive. And we are in new territory, and I am coming towards you with an offer from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle decks. So nice. So yeah, I definitely see them being able to come towards you after this time of reflection, of kind of thinking things through. They're going to make this offer towards you, okay, to want to kind of invest in you more, to experience more of this, your energy, more of this connection, more experiences together. So I see them coming towards you with this beautiful love offer, and then it says we are in new territory. So kind of moving into something different, okay, that you haven't experienced with this person before. So kind of a new landscape, you know, new territory, new experiences to have with one another in this connection. So I absolutely love that for you. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. If you found it beneficial, give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on the internet. If you feel called to, please check out Misha. She reads the Akashic records. She's so gifted and talented. She is my friend. It's such a powerful experience if you want to get more insight into this connection or another connection, your soul's journey, your soul purpose in this lifetime, whatever it is that you want to know. The Akashic records are like a Google search for your own soul. It's very, very powerful. Misha is offering $11 off her Akashic record readings. Check that out. It's linked in the description box if that resonates. But I'm sending you lots of love and light. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care now. Bye bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful and amazing raw aquamarine crystals. It's a very unusual crystal. I absolutely love it. It's such a beautiful piece of my collection. So yeah, let's take a look at your person's true feelings, what they are thinking and feeling at this time. I'll begin with your tarot. I will clarify with your oracle cards, opening the reading with the Queen of Wands, then the Tower. No messing around today. You get the Sun, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Earth energy here, Three of Swords, the Star, and then you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords. Okay, don't click off. We're going to discuss this because I'm getting some super interesting messages about your connection and your person. I love it. So Aquarius energy here, Gemini energy, Leo's energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you in your situation. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. Let's start the reading off with some tea. So this is interesting. This is like, it feels like a super powerful connection to me, like very, very strong. It could have been like love at first sight or lust at first sight, something like this, just where you locked eyes with them, they locked eyes with you, and you're just like, oh yes, you know, this is, there's like a recognition there of just like, and the power. There feels like there's a lot of intensity, a lot of burning passion, a lot of power here in this connection. So Leo's energy very strongly, could be another fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius here. I feel like you have rocked their world in some way. I feel like you are very much in your own power, kind of living your own life, doing your own thing, maybe not even looking for love when this came along, but I just feel like there's something with this Tower energy where you have rocked your world. And with this Sun energy, this is bringing illumination, right? So you have just like, and this may have freaked them out a little bit, I've got to say, because this is no small thing that has happened. There is just something about your energy and their energy coming into contact with one another. You were definitely destined to meet this person, right? For spiritual growth, for spiritual lessons. But there is this energy of like expansive energy, expansion with the Sun energy. It's bringing them some sort of insight or illumination into their life. Okay, they are seeing love and relationships or life in general in a way that they haven't seen before. And it is as a result of meeting you and having this connection. Okay, it's some sort of it's like a key in a lock. It's sort of unlocked some sort of phase in their life, or some sort of understanding, some sort of awakening is what I'm hearing within them. So I sense that you have definitely rocked their world without meaning to, just by your own authenticity, with your own energy, by shining your light so brightly. You've brought them this illumination, and I see this here, lots and lots of passion in this connection, sensuality, and this is love as well with the Sun. This is love. I also feel like maybe for some of you, not for all of you, this maybe started off as just a physical thing, as just kind of like an attraction, maybe just a hookup, maybe it wasn't meant to be that serious, but the feelings, right, the intention for this was just to keep it on that surface level, but your person's feelings, and maybe your feelings as well, have really developed. They have grown into love. The Sun represents love, right? They have grown into deeper feelings. And I think maybe it wasn't kind of meant to be this serious, or perhaps you didn't feel that way to begin with. Maybe it was just more passion and just supposed to be friends with benefits, or a bit of fun, or something like this, where it wasn't so serious. But look, it has changed with this Tower, and it was very unexpected. It's like this, their feelings for you, their love for you have taken them by surprise. It wasn't what they were expecting, it wasn't what they were planning, it wasn't perhaps something that they wanted in their life, but now they are stuck on you, they are invested in you, and they have these feelings for you. And it is very powerful. It has created a powerful shift or a change in their world, which I love. Now, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, I feel like they are just giving you crumbs at this time. They do have these feelings for you, make no mistake about it, but they haven't committed to this. They haven't committed to you, to this connection right now. Okay, what I'm sensing, and this could be past energy, but that they've just been giving you these crumbs with this Six of Pentacles, and that they've been juggling you with something else. Now that something else could be someone else, right? If that is the case, this is something you already know about. I'm not going to tell you in a general reading about a third party, but it could be someone else. So it could be that they've got they're in another relationship, or they've got one foot in the relationship with their ex and one foot in the future. It can represent that you know, that maybe they're just dating other people and that your relationship is undefined, right? So you're kind of getting juggled with these other people that they're dating, and you are aware of this. Perhaps you are dating other people as well and keeping it pretty fluid. That is indicated here, but they do love you. Make no mistake about that. So I see this energy of just like, you're not getting commitment, you're just getting crumbs, and you're being juggled with other things. This could be other responsibilities that you are being juggled with, right? Because this Three of Pentacles does indicate work. It could be their family commitments, could be their work or their studies that you are being juggled with, and that you are, they're not giving you any more, they're not committing to you, because their life is already full of these responsibilities of paying the bills, making ends meet, of getting these qualifications, whatever it is that they've got going on. So for some of them, this is why, this is the reason they're struggling to fit you or this relationship or this connection into their life, because they've already got a lot on their plate, okay? So that could be in terms of responsibilities or work, or it could be kind of because they're playing the field a little bit, could be more in terms of their personal life. All right, this is an interesting mix. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Star card. I feel like there's this energy that you were cheated of, or you feel cheated of the happiness that you thought was here, right? There is this beautiful connection, there is this beautiful love, and you feel like you were that you've lost it, or that it was promised to you. Because what I'm hearing is like broken promises with this Ten of Pentacles to the Three of Swords, right? Maybe they promised to give you more, maybe they promised you a future, maybe that promise was spoken, or maybe it was just unspoken in the way that they behaved towards you. And now I'm feeling like it's come undone. I'm seeing like a knot or a thread that is, or something that's frayed, like something's come undone with this. So I feel like there's been a promise in your connection that has been broken. There's definitely some sort of disappointment here. Maybe things were going really well, you thought there was a future, and now they haven't been able to really fulfill that or come good on their promise. That's what I'm sensing. But what's really beautiful is this star energy represents love, and it represents healing. Beautiful. What I'm hearing is replenishment. Okay, so maybe this has kind of felt like the feelings have drained away, or the love has drained away, right? Or the potential has drained away, but there is this energy of replenishment, of kind of filling the cup back up again, right? Of kind of, and what do you fill that cup up with? You fill it up with compassion, you fill it up with your own self-love, you fill it up with quality time together, with honest communication, all of these things. This is what I'm seeing for you. I'll just take a sip of my tea before we progress. So, and this is an interesting mix as well. Interesting energies here. You get the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords. So what your person is working on, right, energetically, emotionally, is this pattern that they have for sabotaging. This is a soulmate connection with this lover's energy right here, okay, between you both. Maybe it's soulmate, maybe it's twin flame, however you relate to it, but this is a soulmate connection between you both. And they are working on this pattern that they have of self-sabotage. So with the Seven of Swords, you know, it can represent cheating. Sometimes it can represent like just acting out of their integrity, not being like their full embodiment, you know, the person that they could really be. And I really see that here as they're kind of showing up with crumbs for you. So this can indicate that they are working on this pattern that they have where they don't show up for you in the way that you would like, where they undermine the connection, right? There's something about their behavior which, this connection has so much beauty in it, it has so much love, it has so much potential for expansion and growth and the exchange of love and good feelings, but they undermine this with this Seven of Swords. But what I see, and it's really powerful, is this is something that they are working on, to change, right? This may not be like a quick fix or something, or an overnight fix, something like this, but this is the reason why you're not together. This is the reason why it's kind of not working for you, is because they keep acting out of their integrity. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's just, we all do the best that we can with the information that we have, right? But this is really positive. They are working on this step by step, little by little. They are making positive changes towards being someone who isn't in this energy of showing up in this way, which I think is really good. Let's clarify with your oracle cards. We have the card Protect Your Dreams from the Fairies Oracle deck. I love this so much. It says, you are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. So Spirit is really saying, don't talk about this too much, or your kind of hopes or fears. If you need support, get support. If you need someone to talk to, then do that. But resist dwelling in that energy endlessly or talking about it at great length, because you will kind of leak a lot of energy out of that. If you're really hoping for resolution or solution or reunion or whatever it is, focus that on your intention, manifest it for sure, come into alignment with that, but just be sure not to leak your energy. And also, your dreams are valid, is what I'm hearing. If you have a particular intention, you don't need to then undermine yourself by saying, oh no, that'll never happen, they'll never be into me, this situation is impossible. You're only creating, when we do that, we're only creating bad circumstances for ourselves. So, your dream is your intention, so stick with that. So many things remind me of you. This is so nice. Your person is really reminded of you in so many ways, through music, just everywhere, with images, with, being reminded of things that you like, of times that you've spent together. You are always at the forefront of their mind. Okay, hang on. Let's see. I don't know where to start. We have the card Expansive. This is a really powerful energy. This is from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere decks. Expansive energy. This is what I was saying, that you are illuminating to them, that this connection, this relationship has been very illuminating for them, and it has triggered growth in them, that expansive energy. This also indicates, that this connection can really grow and change, which is good. But look, there is this kind of mountain here, so this is like an ascension, right? Again, it represents this awakening that we were talking about. We have patience from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. 17 breaks down to an 8. So you may feel like you want to lose patience with your person, or that you've waited long enough or whatever. Never put your life on hold for another person, but you will need to have compassion for yourself, for them, in order for them, to give them the space that they need to kind of make these changes, to work on these issues that they have to do with undermining love when it comes their way. This is nice. We have the card Commitment. So they're working towards this commitment, being able to share something more long-term, something more solid with you, to be able to make a commitment with you. We have the card Avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing you away. So they may be avoiding talking about the real issues. This is what I'm picking up on. They may even be avoiding you or this connection because they feel ashamed, or because it's too intense for them at this time. We have, it's safer to keep all this in my head. So I sense that they're really just afraid to kind of open up, to really talk about things. I think you sense that there are things going on under the surface. Maybe you can sense them energetically, but they're just like, oh, you know, I better not say this out loud because that will change things, or that will make me look vulnerable. So they feel safer just kind of mulling it over in their mind rather than kind of sharing their truth with you, all right? Oh my goodness, we have You Are Teaching Me How to Love from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. So this is exactly what I was saying, that powerful opening to your reading where they see life differently now. And there's something about your connection where you are teaching them how to love just through your own, the way that you show up to life, the way that you are so open-hearted, right? The way that you are, the way that you find giving and receiving love kind of effortless in a way. They're looking at you and they want to be like that, right? This is interesting. We have the card Shallow, superficiality, right? But then we have I want to show you my authentic self. So it may be that they're kind of showing up in this way that isn't authentic, where they're just like, okay, I'm going to keep the surface level. I'm only going to let you see what I want to see. This is going to be very controlled, very curated. You can see the funny side of me, or the best sides of me, or the tough side of me, right? Or the protected side of me, where I've got this kind of wall up, this barrier. But there is this energy of like, I want to show you my authentic self. When they do that, it is going to bring you closer together. This is something that they really desire in this connection, to be real, to be raw with you, and to have that beautiful exchange where they can be, they can show you who they truly are, and be accepted. This is their dream, that they want to be able to be real, to be authentic with you, and then to have you accept them, right? Both the beautiful positive sides and their shadow sides as well, you know. And I feel that you have really come into contact with that shadow side, with this Lovers in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in this way. Okay, pretty deep reading. That's everything that I have for you today. If you're still with me, please give this reading a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on the interwebs. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful self-study course, Manifest a Specific Person. It is very comprehensive. It's 8 hours of video training with me. People have been getting amazing results. If you want to come into right alignment with this person, with the special person in your life, become magnetic to them, and just have things flow and become easy between you both. There's no one to change but yourself. So it's so powerful. Do check that out if it resonates with you. It is linked in the description box below this video. And also follow us on Instagram, Lumiere_mystic, for more free tarot. But I am sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye.